Big scuba crazy, all that. So these are some of my favorite type of videos. Like I don't always just react to music videos. I like reacting to little stuff. Like I guess what this video is, 10 Little Mistakes in the Fresh Prince. It's one of my favorite TV series. I just like doing little different videos like this. It ain't always like shit rap. It's something fun to watch or just to see if I notice
Here's
something.
10 mistakes in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that you may have never noticed. And the first one is about Will Smith's inexperience as an actor.
And I remember this episode. I see him mouthing the words off like that. That's in the first season and shit. Cause I mean, you can tell by the living room, but I remember having this on DVD.
Experience as an actor. Because this show was his first time working with dialogue, instead of just memorizing his lines, he decided to memorize the entire script so he would know when it was his turn to speak. But the problem with his method was that in the early episodes of season 1, he would cope with his nervousness by mouthing his co-stars' lines too. And the worst examples of this can be seen in the episode Home Sweet Homeboy.
You don't go to school, Ice Trent?
Oh, sure I do. I've been held back in the 10th grade 3 times in a row.
3 times.
Yeah, see, my motto is, when I find a grade I like, I stick with it.
He was
She
mouthing
was
the
so
fuck
ugly
out
that
of it.
Freddy Krueger used to have nightmares about her.
The next 4 mistakes come from the show's pilot episode. And in the first scene, when Phil and Vivian are welcoming Will to their home, Will and Vivian sit down to relax on the couch. And if you watch this spot carefully, you'll see a boom mic drop down into the frame.
I ain't never noticed that. That's
The next
hilarious.
scene in Will's bedroom has 3 mistakes in it. And the first one is that you'll see the wall of the set shake twice as Will staples his Malcolm X poster to the wall.
I seen that, but I thought that was
There's
just
one.
like being funny though. Like,
And there's X
I
poster.
mean, I guess that's a mistake, but I remember that. I like, but I just took that as like it was just a joke. Like, oh, he pushing it hard, like, because we clearly know they're on set. Like, it's not a, it's obvious because it's live, but I just took that as a joke.
Poster to the wall. There's one. And there's 2. The next mistake is about the poster itself. At the beginning of the scene, you'll notice it's almost perfectly flat, but when Jeffrey enters the room and walks towards it, the bottom right corner is noticeably raised. Then, when Carlton enters the room and walks towards it, the poster's flat. But then the corner is raised once again when Will stands in front of the mirror.
That's
and
just
the
like my
final
video
flub in this
from the
scene
wood.
is the composite shot when Will screams in front.
Hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, let me pull up. Give me 1 second, y'all. I just want to show y'all something. By the way, y'all follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that. Scuba crazy, you feel me? Where is that video at? Hold on, y'all follow me on TikTok. Where is it at? Why can't I find it? I'm gonna just play the video until I find it. I'm sorry, y'all.
Is flat. But then the corner is raised once again when Will stands in front of the mirror. And the
Okay, yeah, here we go. The words was throwing me off. Yeah, look at this.
So I was watching this TikTok and this dude was pointing out like a mistake in a movie or whatever, and I'm just thinking like, man, I got 1,000,000 of those because my mom used to point them out all the time, like when we used to watch movies together.
Back when I had a haircut,
So
it might have been.
I'm gonna show y'all something
later.
from the wood. I don't know if y'all ever noticed this or seen this or what, but I'm gonna just show y'all anyway. So I'm sure y'all remember the part where Stacy had robbed the store and Mike, Slim, and Roland was in the store, or whatever the case was, and he was like, man, y'all can just ride with me. So it's a part, so I'm about to play it right now. So, all right, he about to take his bandana off, right? Then look, next clip, he got it on. He got it off right here. He got it on again, but he just took it off a minute ago.
Took it off right there.
See, he
got it back on. Yeah, like that was one of them type of moments. Like, oh, the poster was on the wall, then it wasn't, because that's just how they recorded it. Like, oh, before he put it on, they recorded a lot.
Final
then,
flub
you
in
know,
this
they
scene
put
is
it
the
together and
composite
shit.
shot when Will screams in front of the mirror, imagining himself to be dressed like Carlton. But if we back up and look at it again, you're going to see there's a clear line of separation between the two halves of the screen where the shots were composited. Because
do
you'll
see that.
notice the shot on the left side is slightly in motion, whereas
Yeah.
the shot on the right is perfectly still.
Well, I mean, I never really paid attention
Side
to it
is
then,
slightly-
but I mean, it's TV and it was the '90s, so you know.
In motion, whereas the shot on the right is perfectly still. Now I'll play it back for you so you can see it for yourself. A plot hole can be spotted in the episode Did the Earth Move For You? When Viv and Phil are waiting in his office for the power to come back on after an
Okay.
earthquake. But what doesn't make sense about this is if you look out the window, you can still see lights on in all the buildings outside. The next few mistakes are about continuity errors with props or costume pieces. In the episode Mistaken Identity, everyone is preparing for a visit to Palm Springs, and Will is wearing a pool floaty over his right shoulder. But then it magically changes to the left shoulder when he kisses Aunt Viv. Then it switches back to the right shoulder again as he sits down
Okay,
on
I
the couch.
actually never noticed that. That's crazy.
In the episode Hillary Gets a Life, Hillary has taken a job as a caterer, and she recruits Will and his friend Ty to be her servers, and has them put on aprons.
episode
But if you
was
watch
pretty
Ty's
funny. Or it was
apron,
annoying.
you'll see it disappear as Hillary begins to cry. And then it reappears again as he walks forward to comfort her.
Never noticed that either. That's
In the
hilarious.
episode The Alma Mater, Will meets with a recruiter from Princeton, and in the beginning of the scene, he's wearing a backwards hat with a snapback. But as the scene plays out, his hat changes to become a strap-back hat, then back to a snap when he leaves the office, then back to a strap again when he arrives back at
Oh,
the
wow.
house,
Yeah.
and then it changes back and forth 3 more times before the scene ends. In the episode Burning Down the House, Will wants to prove he can flambe a recipe, and you'll notice on the counter behind him is a fire extinguisher, which he will shortly need when he causes a huge fire on the stove. But the funny thing is that the next time we see the counter, the fire extinguisher is gone,
It looked like
just
it's
at the
behind
time
it.
when he needs it
It
the
looked
most.
like it's there.
Click a video on the screen for more great content.
I don't know. It looked like it was there to me. But hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. Hopefully y'all follow me on TikTok. Hopefully y'all like, comment, subscribe. This is my reaction channel. I got a main channel. Scuba Crazy Vlogs. I got a podcast channel, Afraid of Heights Podcast. If y'all enjoy my reactions, y'all will enjoy my podcast. Y'all will enjoy my main channels, my vlogs and everything. So go subscribe to me over there. And shit, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. We out.